Guys, we're back at SIC Customs down here in Concord. I've got Patrick back with me and the SIC Customs crew down here, and obviously the Predator is not looking that great right now. Patrick, can you tell us a little bit about what we have found for issues here?
What we found for issues so far, Ryan, is basically the bottom of the oil ring, as I can show you here.
Oh, yeah.
Off center. Basically, it hasn't been clocked correctly. So what we're doing is we're getting bypass oil from the base all the way up to the top of the cylinder, and then we're actually burning it into the exhaust and creating that big white smoke that you had seen before. Also, we've got a little bit of issues on your head.
Really? And what have we found out with that, Patrick?
And what we found out on the head here is that we've got a little blow-by on your valve seals and creating a little bit of oil leak past your valves here.
So we're getting oil down into the piston walls itself.
We're getting oil down into the piston walls from the top and the bottom. A little bit of both sides.
So that would explain why the exhaust is all full of that thick black oil.
Exactly. That's exactly what's going on. What we have to do now is just get this thing back together, get it back up and running, and get you back on the road.
So I can tear it up and bring it back to you one more time, Patrick?
I'm sure it won't take long.
Guys, like I've always said, when it comes to motorcycles, when it comes to ATVs, when it comes to custom builds on motorcycles, Patrick and the SIC Customs crew down here in Concord, they are the leaders in this area. I advise you highly to check them out on Facebook and come down in person right here in Church Street, downtown Concord.
This segment brought to you by, for service and integrity since 1976, it's the National Parts Depot. Visit online, npdlink.com. Order today.
For all your radio and communication needs, go to racingelectronics.com.
We use Quantum Towing for all our towing needs. Call 980-328-4160. Iron Thunder Saloon. Find out why it's become the locals' favorite.
Hey, this is Fast Jack Beckman, driver of the world record holding Valvoline Dodge Charger, and you're watching Cruise Control TV.
Looking for a great place where the beer is cold and the food is great? It's right here at Iron Thunder Saloon and Grill. Get your meal kick-started with our Iker Caviar, O-Rings, or famous Thunder Thighs. From crab cakes to chicken wings, we have it all. We even boast the biggest breasts in town. And all served by the beautiful Thunder Girls. Come check out our bike night on Thursdays, karaoke on Fridays, and live entertainment on Saturdays. Oh yeah, did we mention our beautiful Thunder Girls? So go to IronThunderSaloon.com for the location near you. Iron Thunder Saloon and Grill. If you're not here, you're nowhere.
And we'll be right back, folks.
Cut.
And Vince, let's go to Ted's. I'm starving. And how would you describe that burger?
It's Ted-alicious.
And how are these wings?
They're Ted-alicious.
And how would you describe that sandwich?
It's Ted-alicious.
Ted, what is this Ted-alicious everybody's telling me about?
Well, Ryan, it's kind of hard to describe. You have to taste it for yourself.
Ted's Burgers and Wings. Come taste what Ted-alicious is.
Need parts for restoration? Can't find what you need for your classic? Look no further. It's at Carolina Salvage in Rock Hill. Complete cars, engines, transmissions, and so much more. If you want to pull it yourself, visit Carolina U Pull It next door. AC compressors as low as $34.95. Water pumps as low as $7.25. Car guys, it's in Rock Hill at Carolina Salvage and Carolina U Pull It. Call 1-800-845-7098. 234 Porter Road, Rock Hill.
I'm the parent of two sons that drive every day. Don't let your parents receive the phone call that Doug got last year.
Last year, my two boys were killed in a car accident while they were driving fast, less than a mile from the house. There is a place to drive fast, and that's right out here where Clay and I do at the drag strip. Go to putonthebrakes.org to download a safe driving contract and learn what you can do to be a safer driver.
Guys, welcome back to Cruise Control Xtreme TV. Listen, I have managed to get a hold of Larry Barnes, one of my buddies down here in Concord on Concord Parkway North. He owns anything on wheels. And when I say anything on wheels, Larry's got anything on wheels. You want small little four-wheelers? He's got them. We've got big four-wheelers. We've got scooters. We've got trikes. We've got ATVs. We've even got used cars down here and lifted golf carts down here. Larry, tell the fans, how long have you been doing this now?
This is my 40th year in business now. Been doing the cars, trucks, motorcycles, and now into ATVs and scooters and all.
And I noticed we even got a service department back here, accessories, helmets. You've got everything covered in this, don't you, Larry?
Yes, we try to get the business properly and try to cater to everybody's needs and everything on what we're selling and all.
Now, I even noticed back here behind me, we've got Harley Davidsons back here. We've got Suzuki Boulevards. We've got Yamaha V-Stars.
Right.
There's nothing on wheels you won't carry, is there?
That's right, exactly. Yeah,
I guess that's why you're anything on wheels.
That's exactly right.
Fans, I'm telling you, Larry's a great guy. He's been down here on Concord Parkway North for 3 years now. He's been in the business 40 years. Him and his salesman Rich have a very large knowledge of all these ATVs, four-wheelers, go-karts, all the fun toys, and anything on wheels. Has even got a website. Go down and make sure you check them out at www.anything-on-wheels.com, and make sure you tell Larry and the boys from Cruise Control Xtreme are the one that sent you down here. Larry, I know you're going to let us go out there and play with some of these toys today.
Well, sure. Yeah,
all right. You guys stay tuned. Me and Vince and Larry, we're going to go play with some toys. Guys, we had a great time out there having a ball. I know myself, Vince, and Larry had a ball playing out there. Larry, I forgot to mention this. You guys even do financing on this stuff, don't you?
Yes, we have financing for everybody's needs.
From damage credit to great credit. You cover it all, don't you?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Now, this is great. You cover anything on wheels, and you cover anything on financing.
Exactly.
Guys, I'm telling you, get right down here to 1463 Concord Parkway North. You cannot miss it here in Concord. They're right across the street from the Carolina Mall. You want an ATV? Larry and Rich will get you hooked up. You want a scooter, a trike, a full Suzuki, a Harley Davidson, a lifted golf cart? It's right here. This is a Toy Central house, guys. And make sure to check out their website at www.anything-on-wheels.com.
Now you see it, now you don't. No, it's not magic. It's All Lit Up Customs. Graphics always look great, but with the twist All Lit Up Customs gives them, they go from great to awesome with a flip of a switch. They can do graphics on almost any paint surface. All Lit Up Customs is also your place for custom halo lights. Call Wade or Lori at 704-660-0102 or come see them on the web at allitupcustoms.com. You can also find them on Facebook at All Lit Up Customs. All Lit Up Customs, when looking good is just not good enough.
You have transmission problems? Bench-built transmissions of Kannapolis can repair any transmission, including automatic and straight drive. They also repair rear differentials and clutches. Over 30 years experience in the business, they know how to do it right and do it right the first time. They're located on Highway 29 in Kannapolis, just a short distance from Concord or China Grove.
Bench-built transmissions is knocking out the competition.
So if you're having transmission problems, come see Chuck and all the gang at Bench Built Transmissions, 704-933-8727.
Remember when food was fresh and service came with a smile? Well, those days are back at Highway 55. Come into Highway 55 for the best burgers, cheesesteaks, wings, hot dogs, and much, much more. Come in and try our homemade soft-serve ice cream. Try our Big A Challenge. It's a 50-ounce hamburger with all the trimmings. If you can eat it all, it's free. So come on into Highway 55, where great food and friendly service is not a thing of the past.
This is Curtis Aldridge in Victory Lane at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the unveiling of the 08 nationwide car to be driven by Kyle Fowler this week. And I'm here with Ken Lewis, CEO of Reload, one of our primary sponsors this weekend, helping make all this possible. Ken, tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, we're a public trading company. Our symbol is CLNP, Clean Path Resources Corp. Our product line is Reload. We have approximately 34 different products. They're all nutraceuticals. Our main ones are the 7-hour energy capsules, weight loss capsules, relaxation capsules, and our male enhancement. And then we have stuff for the joints. We have a 3-protein mix drink. We also have a smoothie drink mix.
And anybody can go to reload.biz and see all your products, and can they order stuff there?
Yes.
Very good. And one more thing, Ken, you're no stranger to the racing business because you've been involved with the old Daytona Dash Series in the past. Isn't that correct?
Yes, I was. That time our company was called Racing USA. We distributed NASCAR merchandise nationally, and our driver was Ricky Bryant. Our car was number 5, and the Cup Series was Terry Levante's number. but yeah, we helped him along, and we did very well with it. It gives my distributors that we set up an opportunity to come to a race. And like next year, our plans are to be with Gold Green Racing and bring some of our better distributors into a track close to them. And so they have a chance to see what our national advertising program is doing.
Well, Ken, I certainly appreciate you coming on board and making this possible here today, and I hope to see you back over here in Victory Lane Friday night.
I'd love to see that too.
Thank you. We're here visiting with Sandy Hutto of Speedway Children's Charities. Sandy, tell us a little bit about this great unveiling we're about to see.
Well, it is a huge surprise for General Tom Sadler, who is our executive director and has been a part of the charity for 30 years, which it's our 30-year birthday this year. And we have, to date, given over $47 million out across the country. And General Sadler is the heart and the face of Speedway Children's Charities. So we're honoring him. He has no idea. We've kept it a secret. And today we're going to unveil it and just give him the recognition and thank him for all of his hard work and dedication to all the children across the country.
Well, I appreciate all your hard work and all the effort that I know went in to get this done. And this is just going to be such a tremendous event. I can't wait to see the General's face.
Oh, I can't either. It was work, but it really wasn't, because it's such an honor to do this for him, and it's such an honor to be able to help all the children that we help across the country. So we're real excited. I'm 5-hour energy. I'm all ramped up right now, but I can't wait till he gets here and all our VIPs. And thank you guys for so much for allowing us to be able to be a part, and Kyle Fowler and all the sponsors here that have made this possible for us. This is really big.
Well, thank you, Sandy. Couldn't have happened without you.
Thank you so much. And pull for our car, the 08 Town & Country Ford Speedway Children's Charities.
And I'm here visiting with Kyle Fowler in Victory Lane for the big unveiling here today. Kyle, it's a big day for you.
Absolutely. Real excited to be here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, getting ready for the race here coming up this weekend here. I got Speedway Children's Charity on board with us, so it's going to be real exciting to see them on track with us.
Oh, exactly. And we've had some other partners come along to help make this possible. Could you tell us a little bit about who else we got on?
Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of great people coming on board with us. Reload.biz, Town & Country Ford. So we got a lot of great people helping us out making this next weekend possible.
Oh, yes, and Coleman Wine, want to be sure and mention those guys. And this is the first time you've actually been back to a track where you've raced.
Yep, that should definitely fall in our favor there. This is the first time in my NASCAR Nationwide Series career I was able to race the earlier race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, so I'll be coming back here and hopefully be able to draw off of that experience.
Well, I have no doubt that you're going to have a good weekend. You had a strong effort going over here in the May race, and I see good things ahead for you, Kyle.
Yeah, we definitely had some good runs going. Just had a couple little things here and there take us out of contention, but hopefully we'll be able to get us a good run here.
Can't wait to get it done.
Know the story of Speedway Children's Charities pretty well, but I'm going to give you just a quick thumbnail sketch. Speedway Children's Charity is celebrating their 30th year in business. The charity has donated more than, get this, $47 million and helped 11.3 million children across the United States during that 30 years. And General Sadler, he's really kind of the heartbeat. He's got an official title, but he's really the heartbeat of Speedway Children's Charities. And here's something that Jack Roush had to say about General Sadler. General Sadler is the most distinguished military career from being a private in the Army Air Corps to becoming a major general. His service spanned 3 wars. That's right, he was in Korea, Vietnam, and World War II, and he is a true American hero. After his retirement, he has taken a place in Bruton Smith Speedway Children's Charity Organization only to continue his service to all. I cannot imagine a person who has a greater contribution to the society at large than General Tom Sadler. That comes from Jack Roush. So we appreciate Jack, who's always been a good friend of General Sadler's, being here today. Now, we recognize some of the folks that are here today, but we want to let our special guest know why he is here. We're going to let him get up here and talk in just a moment. Kyle, can I get you and Christina to come up here? We're going to let the General and Bruton keep a seat. And we are going to get up it. You guys want to show everybody why we're here today? General Sadler, this is really kind of why we drug you out here on a Wednesday, to let you see this. This car will be a part of the Dollar General 300. In honor of the Speedway Children's Charities and General Sadler, emblazoned on the hood. So it's about time. That is an awesome looking car. I know you didn't know about this, so what do you think? Now don't tell me you're speechless, because it'll be the first time ever, okay? You're always good for about 5 minutes.
I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to... Boss, straighten me up, would you? No, I can't thank you. Say again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you want me to tell them? I'll tell you about Bruton one of these days. Anyway, I can't thank each and every one of you for being here today. I don't know, in the past X number of years that I've been connected with the Speedway Children's Charities, how we got started. The man over there, right there. We're sitting down at Rockingham, wasn't it? Darlington? Oh, Darlington. You know I'd get something wrong. And I knew who Bruton was. We're sitting there shooting bull during the race. And I've been out of the Air Force for about 5 years now. And I told him then, I said, all I'm going to do is, I've worked long enough, I'm going to play golf. That's it. And he got to talking to me. And he says, you're not doing much. He says, why don't you come to work for me? And I said, doing what? He said, I want you to help me run a charity. I said, charity? I don't know anything about running a charity. He said, I don't either. And that was, he only owned this speedway then. And from then it's grown, and of course I agreed, and I couldn't have gone hardly out the front door without people like you. And I see so many of you here that I work with every day, and there's Nancy. I knew something was going on when I saw Nancy here. And Mr. Green there he was with the charity for, how many years you charity did? How much? You go keep up, you're going to be fat as James back there, you know that? But I want to thank each and every one of you. I'm serious. And you could not do more in your lifetime, as far as I'm concerned. Many of you have heard me say this, to help a child in need. And that's what it's all about, helping children in need.
Thank you very much, General Sadler. And to steal one of his pet phrases, General Sadler for a long time has been a long pole in the tent of Speedway Children's Charities. I did want to get a quick word here from Bruton. Bruton, pretty cool looking car for a pretty cool guy.
It's good looking, but the General, I would like to chastise him a bit, because had he been my General when I was in service, things would have gone better. Because some of the time, the commanding general where I was, he and I never did meet him, but we had a disagreement. And but General Sadler and there, we would not have disagreed, because what I was doing was the right thing, right, General?
In a way, in fact, I should tell you this story too, a true story about Bruton. He was at this certain station, in fact, it's just down the road down there, and he'd been to jump school and all that. But he was driving, he had a guy drive his own car. He had a chauffeur taking him everywhere. Okay.
Stretched Cadillac limo.
And his chauffeur outranked him. And Bruton got called into the main man's office one day and told him, he says, "What did he say to you?" Tell him.
I don't want to use his verbiage, because it was terrible. I mean, I was embarrassed. But he ordered me to get that. He called my car something, but my car was almost new. It was a stretched Cadillac limo back then. So back then, Cadillac made a stretched limo, and I was very proud of it. And I had this guy that drove for us, my buddy and I, and we were somebody for, when we were in that car, we were somebody. And so, but the General thought that his entire base was being inspected by some United States senator or something, and it just drove him nuts. So anyway, he did order me to take this car off the post.
Well, did you?
Yes, sir, I did, and I found a place. I rented a place to park it immediately outside of the post, and then I had to go buy a car. So when I would get out of the limo, I'd get in the other car and drive onto the post, because I couldn't bring that one. So I was a two-car family.
And he could tell you more and more than I can too, but it wouldn't sit well here. I do want to say this. Without this man right here, not me and not you, without this man right here, we'd never have had a Speedway Children's Charities, and I mean it. And I can never thank him enough, and all you people cannot, and all the needy children in this country of ours. And I say this country of ours, we don't need to raise money to send to other countries for needy children. We need to keep it all right here in the United States of America.
Thank you very much, General. Kyle Fowler, you're going to be piloting this car. Now, we want a good showing. We want it on PRM. When we talk about the broadcast, we want to talk about the General's car in a good way. A little extra pressure on you, not that the other 42 drivers aren't enough.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to have the opportunity to support Speedway Children's Charity here this weekend. Obviously, we got a great day here. Glad to have Mr. Sadler here. Real excited to be a part of it.
All right, well, good luck to you. And I did want to let Marcus Smith, Marcus, come on up here in front of the car, because I know you're, like everybody else, you're a huge fan of General Sadler's, and I'm proud to see his name emblazoned on the hood of this car for the Dollar General 300.
I sure am. And General and everybody else, we've got for the Dollar General 300, kids tickets are free, so we'll help out a lot of kids to be able to come and have fun at the Dollar General 300 on Friday night. And I can't wait to see this go around the track. It's going to be fantastic, Kyle, to have you enter the car into the Dollar General 300 and race it out there for us. And love it. Can't say enough about General Sadler and what you've done for the kids and really taken it to the next level. Dad, I know you say you didn't know how to run a charity, but I mean, you can do something, helping everybody.
The alignment on that race car because the alignment's wrong.
All right, Kyle, you may want to get that checked out. But we're just delighted that Kyle is doing this with us, and thanks to Town & Country Ford for helping to sponsor it as well. And we have so many charities out there and so many kids that rely on Speedway Children's Charities every single year to for us to donate funds or other goods to help them make it through the year. And it's a real privilege and an honor for us to be able to be part of helping people that are in need. And I appreciate all the help that you all have given us. And we're going to keep it up and do more and more.
Thank you very much, Marcus. How about a nice round of applause for General Tom Sadler, for Kyle Fowler, and all the folks, including Town & Country and the race team, for making this possible. So
This car, now that really is a surprise to me. I can't believe it. And I told that young driver he better stay up front, at least stay in the top 10. Don't get in a wreck, because we can't stay in that business.